I call this putting stuff together, right? Well, live in a small town outside of a city somewhere, you know, and I was always intrigued by all these symbols going on as I was a kid, and I asked people, and nobody would have an explanation for them. It's just something that we did to celebrate some shit that we never researched, I guess. I don't know. So I decided to look into these things myself. And, in while I was looking at a lot of these things, I started to see the link between them and so-called superpowers, Illuminati, and Black Sun, or whoever. And I guess you got to ask yourself, what's the point? you know, why do we go through all this shit? Why is there so much secrecy? And it's all about power. The people want to have their influence over you, tell you what to do. And it's like people's heads are filled with fear. You go to work out of fear. You go to school out of fear. Some people run away from their children out of fear. It's a fucked up thing that we got going on here. And you hear stories about people digging like super underground bases and stuff like that. Delcy or Area 51, which people think that they actually are hiding UFOs there, which they could be, but I doubt that that would be the site which they would do it at, considering that there's actually, I think, more planes that might have been reverse engineered and other black budget projects that we don't know anything about, so they just put UFO over it. I'm not saying that there isn't. There's a lot. In fact, there are angelic and demon craft that they are working with, but, that's just, probably shouldn't have said angelic and demon, because then people are going to get all religious on me and stuff. It's just that, I've looked into a lot of this stuff. I'm not going to go and try to explain Lil Key and all this other crap, Sumeria and Shambhala. It's all out there for you. You can go ahead and look at that. Alien abductions. My point, I think that that's more about fear and sucking the energy away. Probably like a product in space. They probably got billboards like, get your human energy here on Earth. It's like people are coming through here and telling cats, oh, the end of the world is coming, just watch out. Just always keep people at a state of edge, like it's almost about to break, so that way you don't really have the needs to push forward. Like, think about all those movies. Like, if you found out that the earth was about to explode or everything was hopeless and lost, you probably would just say, fuck it, I'm not going to work, So it's like, think about it on a larger scale. There's always these people like 2012 and 1999 or Y2K 91, whatever. It puts you in a mind state like, damn, everything's so fucked up, and it's just, that's all we got to look forward to. So people are like, fuck it, And then it's like on different levels, Some people almost feel like it's suicide when they leave the house, like something bad is going to happen. It's just so much fear that comes from within here, That's why it's spread outward. But, I don't know, I guess I just want to put out my thoughts, into people that are being messed with by, little tiny, big head, black-eyed people. People laugh at you when you try to tell them about that. I believe you. And I think that there's a reason why they hide themselves and take you in the middle of the night without your knowledge and don't work with you together, because they depend on you. They depend on your energy. And you just have to guide your emotions. You can't run from fear, okay? But you can change it. If you know how to change your emotions and change your fear into anger, let the fear flood in that they breed and turn it in on them. Turn the floodgates. Too much of anything is can be negative or positive. It just depends on how you do it. So, yeah. A lot of us get our heads wrapped around who was here first, who was that doesn't matter right now. You're floating on a sphere in space. Outside of this earth is not the best place for you to be living. Don't need to explain that. So fighting over who was here first is irrelevant when you're living on an orb anyway that spins. Dumbasses. You see, they keep you in this well, it used to be. Now it's kind of like self-perpetuated. It used to be where they would have to try to, you have to hate him because he's a different color, or he looks different, or his eyes are bigger than yours, shit like that. People are like, no, but so much time and the flood and doing this shit again. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm holier because these guys said they're gods and they came to us first. So like now it's just perpetuated by people who get an uplift off of separating themselves and thinking that brings them closer. And I mean, it's kind of like the opposite of what you should be doing. I mean, if you really know God and you know that it's omnipotent, then He's within you. He's around you. To separate yourself from people or from life force or from beings to become closer to God just doesn't really make too much sense to me, but I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just putting out my own thoughts. So, what else would I say? Like, mess around with magnets. That's a cool thing. I like magnets because it's all about the electro field of the planet, gravity. There's two types of gravity. There's the one that's holding you down. And then there's the gravity that's holding this hand together. It's molecules. It's atoms, ions, protons, spinning in a cipher. That gravity, that can be, dictated by, your head. Now, you can tap into that, but, you have to have a good imagination, I guess. You have to really concentrate on those nerves inside of your system and understand that your emotion plays a part in this too. So don't go in it with doubt, because then that will just stop you right there. The culture, kids, watch out for them, please. It seems like we're giving less a fuck every day. Like, look at our media and our cartoons, the songs that we have on the radio. We used to care about what our children listen to and what they're exposed to, but now we don't. You have no idea for what's being planned for you, boy. Look at this generation that's been born into this stuff, man. shooting zombies, murder simulators, desensitization, no spiritual guidance. Hell, a lot of these kids don't even have their fake Santa Claus and holiday spirit. That was the dumbed down shit. So like, wow, man, you just watch out, watch out, man. Yeah, shit, there's psychic power within all of us. Yeah. All of us got a potential. You have to find it. Okay, now, probably, well, how do I find it? You have to search your brain. That's the closest thing to your soul. Your organ that's close to the soul. Search the feelings. But you guys are thinking like you want to lift things up with your head, be super beings and stuff. No, I'm talking about getting in tune with the frequency. You gotta love it for what it is. All you new age people are out here talking about the next level when we turn into Power Rangers and we save the earth. But then what you gonna do with after that? Oh, we're gonna just enslave mankind, the ones that didn't ascend or some shit. Come on, man. All these people that put on these flower dresses and parading like they're super good, but ultimately, deep down inside, people want power over others. Spiritual power, telekinetic, whatever. So just watch out for that shit too, because people can be duped. It's been done before. These people might come from the center. Probably wondering about that, but a lot of y'all know. Coming from the center, they're going to dupe mankind. They from the Pleiades, they say, or whatever the fuck. You're going to start seeing like these robust, big busted blonde chicks, that you've been programmed to fall in love with. Watch, they going to fuck your head up. So just be on the lookout. Record. Huh? Okay, well, hold on. We got duties and stuff, I don't do this stuff often. But, I'm not trying to spread doom and gloom either, man. I ain't trying to be like, watch out and Alex Jones. Everybody get your hair. I like Alex Jones. Don't get me wrong. But, damn, just tone it down some, a little bit. Scaring my kids. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this message, and this has probably been a waste of your time. I should probably divulge something pretty cool and shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, those of you that you feel the tingling sensation, down your back, and sometimes you almost feel like your pores, like there's energy coming out of your pores and stuff like that. To those of you that feel that, not all of you do. It's like a very small percentage of all of you. I don't know what it's talking about. But when you hear that high pitch kind of sound, that's usually like you coming into contact with some other type of intelligent vibration, or multi-dimensional, so there you go. That's some cool stuff to know. You can tap into that, but watch out. Astral plane can be dangerous.